So now let's take a look at the powerful dynamics engine inside of Cinema 4D. So let's say I want gravity to come into play over here where the object collides and I don't want to animate it manually. For that we can use dynamics. So I'm going to go over here and let's grab something like a spear. So I'm just going to make this like the area where it interacts with. So I'm just going to say this is 200 centimeters, so quite fine for me. So I'm just going to convert this into a polygonal object. I'm going to press NB to change this out. So I'm going to select individual face right here so that I can select off my area. So just do rectangular selection. Let me just drag this out over here, make this something like a ball right here. So I'm just going to go over here, there, just like that. Now let me just bring this object up. So I'm just going to go over towards move. I'm going to go to object mode. Let me just bring this up right onto the floor side, just like this. So this is the area where the object will interact. Let me just go back to face right here, and I'm just going to select off the top right here, and then let me do a live selection. Just delete all of these. I want only this area right here. So this is where the object that will fall off will interact with. So now I'm going to bring in some object which I can interact with. So I'm just going to bring in something like, let's say, a capsule right here. So this is quite big. I don't want such a big capsule, so I'm going to go to the capsule right here and I'm going to change its size. So just select this out and then bring this down. So let me just bring the object size right down. This is 50 centimeter and 200 centimeter right now. Let me just bring it to around 10 centimeter right here and around 20 there. Okay, that's too short, so I'm just going to say 40. There you go. This is the capsule I want. So now I'm just going to duplicate this out just like this. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that the capsules actually fall around. So I want them to fall around in this bowl right here. So let me just select all of it right here. So I'm just going to select all of this just like this. I'm just going to move it right along. So now I want them to follow along, but if I were to hit the play button, nothing happens. So on the first frame itself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use something called rigid bodies. So I'm going to select the first capsule, right click on it, and over here there's something called simulation. So on the simulation, I'm going to say that this is a rigid body. And once I do that and hit play, let's see what happens. That capsule actually falls down. So it actually goes beyond this ball right here. So I want to make sure that the ball is a collider. So I'm going to right click over here. I'm going to go into simulation and I'm going to say this is a collider body. So it stays still and I can interact with it. So let me just play this. Now you can see that it actually falls upon this ball right here. So let me just go back. Now I want to make all of these. So I'm going to select all of these. I'm going to change the simulation tag right here and I'm going to say all of these are rigid bodies. So let's see how they react upon each other. So if I were to press the play button, you can see that all of them kind of works like that, just like that. But right now there's no bounce or anything like that. So if I were to go over here onto the rigid body option, here you can see that you can work around with the bounce settings, which is 100%. If I were to change this into something like, let's say, 1000%, let's go crazy and let's press the play button, you can see that it actually bounces around quite often. If I were to increase this into a crazy number, let's see how it actually works around with that. So I'm gonna go over here, play it, and there you go. It actually bounces off everywhere, as you can see. This may be useful for some sort of animation. So now I'm just going to go back. I do not want to make it more bouncy like that. 1000% may be the one I want. So I'm just going to zoom in, press the play button, and there you go. This is it. So this is how you can work around with the rigid bodies. You can also control the bounciness of each one of these. So you can increase the bounciness of this capsule right here. So that capsule bounces off more than the other. So we can work around with that as well. So just like this, go in the beginning, there you go. So that bounces up quite in a different way, just like that. So quite interesting animation, as you can see right here. Really dynamic, just like that. So now over here, let me add in a text as well, something like a mo text, for example. So let me decrease its size right here. and I'm just going to arrange out the areas right here. Let me just decrease the size of this right here. So let's see what happens when I actually add in a rigid body over here. So I'm going to change it and make this a rigid body as well. Once I do that, if I were to hit the play button, it actually you can see that all of the texts are actually individually being animated. But let's say I want all of them to act as one object right here, not as individual objects. So I'm going to go to the settings right here of the mode text, and over here you can see that it is applied to individual elements. So let me just say off, and let's press the play button, and you can see that now the text act as one single object right there. So that is how the dynamics, now you can work around with dynamics inside of Cinema 4D. Hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe.